Snyder Man does whatever a dealer can. Spins a deal any size, have good stuff he will buy. Look out, here comes the Snyder Man. Comic art, comic books too. He's got collectibles old and new. At a shop or at a show, stuff to sell, he'll come to you. Hey there, here comes the Snyder Man.
Hey,
good afternoon, everybody. We're here in New Jersey and near Cleveland with me, and we are proud to have Anthony Snyder here at his inaugural personally named event. How you doing today, Anthony?
Things are going well, Bill. Got up at 4 a.m, stressing on it, but things came together really well. I filled the room up with art and artists and some student artists doing commissions as well. Riley came. Awesome. Scott Hanna showed up. Keith Williams, Larry Stroman, and it's been fun. It's been well attended. You do a little around the room.
Awesome.
See, we got a lot of nice people here.
Well, that looks pretty good.
Chris Palmerini's here. Got my wife here. Yay. Musical director and author of Snyder Man, Chris Palmerini. Let me hear a Snyder Man. Or did they just hear Spider Man?
They just
They
heard
probably
that.
just heard it, but
You can't hear enough of it, right?
Look out!
Well, this room looks a little bit more classy than than upstairs. So I think you made a wise decision to go into this new room.
Well, this was me, by sheer force of will, making something happen to help provide an atmosphere for the art collecting community. We're doing some comic books in the back, but I put those in the back of the bus. And the artists are doing business. Scott's done well. And we're going to walk around and talk to each one of them. How's that? Want to do that?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
And Rodney says I need a smile.
Who says I need a smile?
No, Rodney said I needed a smile.
Oh, you need to smile. Well, we're practicing our social distancing. And hey, look, Adam. Look, Adam showed up.
How's it going?
Adam's my producer from Be Terrific that shot all the stuff for Selling Heroes and stuff like that. He's still on my side of the equation. Ha ha! Hey, Riley, you want to say hi to the people?
Hey, hello people. How are you?
Stand up for a second. Riley, how was your Christmas season?
Good. It was fun. Went to my parents' house with my kids and everything. We got to hang out with their cousins, and that was fun.
Yay!
Beforehand, we had to everyone agreed to not talk to anyone else for a month, so we could all hang out safely together.
And this was something Riley did for Christmas. It was a really good price point. It sold really well over the holidays. A remarked Shikla figure on Marvel Legends, and those were fun. And Riley's got his art, some covers, pieces for sale here. And if you see anything you like, you can hit me up at the website. And what else you working on? You working on Outrage?
We're on Outrage, and
you got a lot of fresh material for that project, don't you?
I do. Comes out every week. So there's a lot of it.
A lot of fresh material going on for that project. Anything else? What about that super secret DC project?
I have a super secret DC project. It's still super secret. I don't know when they're going to announce it, but hopefully soon.
Okay.
It's coming out.
Sharon, why don't you hold the iPad so we can see people? All right. Yeah, hold this. So Riley, have a good day. Thanks for showing up, and let's do it again soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, my friend. Thank you. All right. All right, well, let's talk to this available young man, Jameson Snyder. Pumping out these commissions. He's doing his creator sort of owned creator characters, and he's taking classes at the Kubert School, and maybe going back to SVA soon. So those are going well, right? Are you happy to be at the Anthony's Art Happening? You can call it your dad art happening. And then we have Rich Vecca. Rich is a graduate of SVA, where my son Jamie wants to go, and this is some of his material. You want to tell about your material a little bit?
Yeah. My whole life, I went to SVA. I love making comics. I just came out a book recently of all my latest stuff. It's available online on my Etsy store, Cody's Trading Post. And yeah, I'm getting
All right, thanks, Rich. Have a good time, and don't forget you have to load out for your table. This is another employee of mine that is also an accomplished artist, and he's worked on Courage the Cowardly Dog and some other animation projects. Tell them about yourself.
And so he's still standing at the door. So I get to the bottom of the steps.
my own comics started was 7 now. So.
I love Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh yeah.
Anthony, because
Okay.
there's so much background noise, it's pretty hard to hear anybody you're talking to unless you stand.
That guy doesn't talk loud, so I'll talk loud. How about that? We're back over here. Yeah, kind of a bunch of people just came in, so they're talking, and right when we went on, and the room got loud. So Larry Stroman showed up, and he's selling commissions, and it looks like they've been selling like hotcakes. And you did a nice Wolverine. He's got some Hulk. He's got some Batman. Color. Yeah. Strong guy. Strong guy?
Strong guy, yep.
Yeah, strong guy. Oh my God.
Amazing.
Hey, thanks.
So thanks for showing up today, Larry, and thanks for showing. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I like to, I like your stuff. I like your being available for the fans to come out and get a nice piece of affordable art that's got a cool style. I like your style.
Thanks. Thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome. All right. Anything else you want to say to the people? Art collecting community? You're available. What's your site and all that?
I'm mostly on Facebook, Instagram, mostly Facebook, and that's where most people contact me.
Okay. Awesome.
Contact Anthony. Contact Anthony.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for coming out. All right, Keith, you got to stand up for a second. Hey. So Keith Williams showed up, artist of the Phantom. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some of these. Give me a good price. Now that I got you on camera.
You got it.
Oh.
Hey, whoa.
Getting you some
We can
exposure.
work out something. Yeah, we can work out something.
Getting you some exposure, Keith.
Absolutely.
What else you working on right now?
Well, actually, doing like a bunch of commissions and stuff. Yeah, it's basically it. Doing commissions, doing some call work.
Yay.
There you go, prints, doing prints, and some Phantom inks. Over here, Obaloo Mana.
You want to do some with the hood?
I like that. How much is this?
What's that? That's a
100? Put that aside for me. I'm gonna get that for you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So what else are you working on? The Phantom right now?
not at the moment, but I'm doing a lot of Phantom commission stuff. So if anybody's interested, I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. Do a DM on me, and we can work out something.
Great, great. All right. Now I want to talk to. All right, move along, move along. Can I talk to you for a second? Can I interrupt you? We have the immovable Scott Hanna, who's a very artistic guy who applies his artistry to inking. Right?
Yes.
What are you doing right now? You doing a commission for somebody?
Yes, this is a commission of Nightwing. In the middle of.
Wow. Did, did, did Mr. Bagley come by and lay that out for you? That looks amazingly like it. No, is that a thing though? That when you do so much work over somebody that like you feel like you.
Well, actually, you just mentioned Mark Bagley, and I've spent probably more time drawing Spider-Man than any other character professionally.
Right.
And most of that time I spent with either John Romita Jr. and Mark Bagley.
Right.
And so my version of drawing Spider-Man is kind of this weird melding.
Yeah. Is it left brain, right brain?
You cannot help but be influenced when you work with somebody for a decade.
Right. Wow.
And I worked with Bagley for something like 20 years.
20 years.
Romita, something like 20 years.
So about 4,000 pages, probably?
Yeah, probably between the two of those guys, they're both insanely prolific.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done something like 20,000, 21,000 pages over my career so far. But yeah, it's insane. But yeah, you get influenced in your style by the partners you work with, and then you also get your own look. With,
Speaking of John Romita Jr., here's a Spider-Man piece.
This is actually one of the. Actually, this is not the original cover. So this is
a recreation.
No, this is a print that just got mixed in with my other stuff. So I can tell because the original ink is different. I do.
Oh, this is a print?
Yeah,
I was wondering why you didn't try to sell me that earlier.
I do own this cover, but it ain't for sale. So.
Oh, it ain't for sale.
But yeah, that's
because it's got all these cool characters.
Yeah, because it's got everybody on it.
Yeah, it's MJ and Uncle Ben and Aunt May.
Actually, John and I just did a recreation of, I think it was Spider-Man 100 with all the...
Oh, the 100th of, yeah.
So it was basically an homage to Romita Sr.,
right,
drawn by Romita Jr., and I inked it, and we did it also like double size, so it was like really killer. And John really captured his father's style, but still made it his own. It was like a really cool thing.
I really like the projects they do together, where John Junior draws it and his dad inks it.
I was privileged to ink Romita Sr. only one time on 3 pages. And so, because inkers usually split the artwork with the penciler, John wanted to take the whole issue because we had a deal going on. I said, no way, I'm keeping 1 page of Romita Sr. that I got to work on.
Yeah, sure.
So my personal collection is like 1 Romita Sr. page that I actually inked.
Right. Now, as a lifelong professional in the business, do you look at John Romita Sr. as more of an inker or a penciler? Do you appreciate his inks? You know, when you want a John Romita
as an inker, really. I mean, I know he has done that, but I think of him from his early days on Spider-Man and even his romance comics.
Yeah, the romance
much
stuff.
Prior to that, yes, he inked his own stuff frequently, but I think of him as a storyteller and a designer. When I think of the character he got to design, for instance, I think of Romita Sr.
Okay. I'd rather have, if it was like a Don Heck John Romita page, I'd rather have, Heck pencils with Romita inks.
Well,
you know what I mean? I'd rather look at his inks.
Like, I grew up with Sal Buscema as being a penciler, but then when he got older, he actually switched to becoming an inker.
Right.
And he's actually a phenomenal inker. He does a really good job inking other people's stuff.
Yeah, and it's got a real, like, jaggedy, sort of edgy style.
It has this really cool...
He's got a style to his inking where a lot of people lose their style in their inking. And my favorite stuff in my lifetime as a comic fan was the Sal Buscema, Frank McLaughlin issues, where McLaughlin inked for him in the Avengers Defenders War and those early Defenders issues and those Captain America issues, and you know,
Speaking of inkers, one thing that I found really interesting was when I was growing up, because you and I are about the same age.
about you're older.
I'm a little older than you, yes. By the way, Sal Buscema in his early years was inked by Klaus Janson, and at the
Right.
time, Klaus had actually a really slick style. He looked almost like what you think Joe Rubenstein would look like or something.
Okay.
And that's what Klaus looked like in his early days. It wasn't until like his Frank Miller days they started getting that rougher, more like jagged.
Yeah, high contrasty,
Right. But
brushy,
it's
like.
funny to see the transition from one style to the next in an anchor like that.
Mhm.
Or like I was actually I've worked with so many artists over the years, fortunately, but I love the chance that I got to work with Kevin Nolan because Kevin Nolan is mostly known as an inker, but he's also a very good penciler.
Right.
And one time I actually got to ink over his pencils.
Uh-huh.
So even though he normally is the inker, that's the chance, I got to do the reverse thing.
And he's very, very. How would you describe his style? He's very technical and graphic, and
he's very graphic, but I also he loves. He actually, if you look at, hold on a second.
we can't hold on. We're live.
All right. Well, actually, this is one of my favorite kind of lighting designs. Where you do really strong towards shadow, and this is actually one of the trademarks of Kevin Nolan. He almost always says this really harsh lighting on his characters, which I always love because it also works great with coloring in comics because you can do like a strong light source and a secondary light source and different colors and stuff. But Kevin almost always does this kind of really strong lighting in his work, which is one of the reasons why he's a really powerful penciler.
Yeah.
But I love one of my strengths is I can actually imitate many different styles.
That actually, look, Sharon, when you met me. Yeah, nice long levers, long limbs. I had the 8-pack. Ah, yeah, that old days. 1990, Balls Male Model of the Year. Right? All right. Well, I hope you're having a good time, and I hope we do it again soon, and you'll be back and spreading the joy of comic art to all the collecting community here. All right. We want to say hi to your wife. Want to say hi to your wife?
Hello.
All right.
1 second, I just gotta take care of.
No, there is no second. We're live.
Oh, are you? Oh,
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, look. So she's making face masks and Scott's drawing on them.
Oh, I need that.
So you can't wash them.
No, you can. I heat treated them, and these have been washed.
Oh, look at that one.
So, and these are custom drawn on both sides of this one, and these have pictures on the back side, and these are his original.
So are you on Etsy or something like with these? Yeah. Okay. And Scott, you didn't say where all your stuff's available.
Kevin.
Commission me or buy my prints. That's actually my main marketplace where you can just contact me on Facebook, Instagram. And I love connecting with people.
That's the Etsy, and that's the event.
Too many cons, so that's how we're doing our getting. It is we now do it.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. This is actually the perfect type of environment to have a start on a con.
Yeah.
A mini con.
Yeah.
Not so cramped full people.
Right. We got to start back somewhere, and this is my idea. Okay.
That's actually exactly what I was looking for to get like.
Yeah.
I've already met a lot of my standard, customers and friends, my fellow pros. So this is just like perfect thing. So I hope we get to keep doing this.
Yes. Yes. Well, that's for me.
Thank you for
All right.
setting this all
Yeah.
up.
Thank you. I'll just. What are we doing on this?
Yeah, so he wants to show you this.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
You like that one?
I love it.
Do you? Would you put that up? I don't want to get something else for you that you won't put up.
This one up. I love it. She's not, too hoochie. She's gorgeous.
She's got big green eyes like somebody I married. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they look brown, sometimes they look.
And in 1990, she looked like that. Ridiculous. I'm smiling underneath.
Have that color. I think that's like one of the most rare art.
So this is painted on canvas?
That is painted on canvas.
Ooh, that's your artistry applied to paint,
On canvas.
not just ink. We'll work this out, all right? Well, I still got to write you a check on other stuff. We'll work this one out. All right, Merry Christmas.
Ah, thank you. Happy New Year.
Right? You said like this?
Yep.
Okay, good. So then it's 7,000 even, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. All right. Yeah, spend all my money with him. So which way you want to go? Hey, Bill, you want to go to the green room and hit somebody up?
Yeah, there's Federico's in the green room, and Greg Lawler is also in the green room.
All right, what did Federico want to do?
I don't know. He wanted to talk to you about what you brought to the show with you, I believe. Here, I'm going to add him into the stream so you guys can chat.
Okay, Federico. Can you hear me?
Here I am. Hi. Wait.
Hi, Federico. I missed you this year. Haven't seen you at New York Comic Con. Trying to go someplace a little quieter.
Hey, Federico kind of drops in and out. I'm not sure if he's trying to switch something on his mic or not, but I'll pull him back in for you one more time, see what happens.
Okay. I went to a quieter place in the room. Hey, Bill Cox. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you? Good to
Hey,
see you.
Federico. There you are.
Good to see you live.
Yeah, I missed you. How's Italy?
Anthony, I'm looking for some John Romita senior stuff.
John Romita Sr., okay. Bobby, where's that Captain America page?
I saw one on that site. It's amazing, but it's a little bit out of my pocket right now. I was thinking about $1,000, $1,000 and 500, 1,500 maximum.
Okay.
It's a little bit out of my pocket.
Out of your pocket?
Yeah, it's a little bit too much.
Look at this. Look at this. Speaking of John Romita.
Yeah, I saw that on site. It's amazing. Okay. So what you have on your site, it's what you have now on sale live, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much caught up with John's stuff because I was getting a nice collection of different stuff happening, but we're pretty caught up with it.
Okay. So let me check your site again, and maybe we can have a deal on 1 or 2 pieces. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's amazing.
Okay. Well, if you want to do some trading and maybe some cash trade on this, I've had some interest in this one. It's really beautiful. And, you know, it's got this crazy dialogue up here that's very pertinent to today's.
Okay, thank you. I will write you maybe an email with my all details and requests.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much, Anthony.
Ci vediamo dopo, okay? Sure. All right? We'll see you later soon, I hope. All right.
How's it going,
Finally,
Anthony?
did you have something? Who else?
Right at the moment, there is nobody else in the green room.
Oh, we lost one?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, Greg Lawler just popped back in. His mic's turned off, but I can try pulling him in and seeing if you can talk to him.
Okay. Greg's he's a doctor and he's out on the front line. He's looking for some stress relief.
How you doing? How you doing, Anthony?
Hey, Greg,
Hey.
you in Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
You see this like on the website, Greg?
What's that?
Nah, I can't hear him.
Breaking up.
I can't hear him. Hey, Bobby, hand me the Eternals covers. I want to feature those. Give me another round of Spider-Man.
Hey, Greg, my guess is he's having some issues with his earphone or something because I can hear you just fine.
Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you.
Yeah, and we can hear him just fine, but unfortunately, he's not hearing you. I've been trying to text his tech guy.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you through the iPad. Fine.
You can? Okay, great. So what do you got? What do you have that's interesting for me, you think, Anthony?
All right. Well, right now I want to show the viewing audience the most prominent piece of original art in the country today. This week, the cover to Eternals 1 by Esad Rabin.
Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. Wow.
So that's the cover to number 1, and the cover to number 2 has been solicited, and we have that available as well.
Nice. Very nice.
And that is awesome. The Thanos.
Yeah. Wow. They're both really great.
Look, here's a nice juxtaposition between cuteness and evil.
So how much do those go for, Anthony?
So the other thing about the Eternals 1 is that I have them on 12,500.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Esad will be all the pages for 1 are available.
Okay.
All the pages from 1 are available.
Okay. On your site? Bill, do you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, Greg.
Okay.
Yeah. No, sorry. I think Anthony is having technical difficulties and he doesn't know it.
Okay.
So, because now we can't hear him and he is not able to hear us.
I have to jump off for an important phone call in about 1 minute. I can jump back on later maybe and talk to Anthony if he gets his stuff together. But yeah, no, it's a great show so far.
Not a problem, Greg.
Thanks for doing
I'll let him know. Yep. Take care.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. Sorry about this, everybody. Anthony is definitely having lots of technical problems, it would seem. He's trying to listen off of his iPad, and that's delayed by 5 or 6 or 10 seconds. And his mic isn't working either, so we can't hear a single thing he's saying. But at least he's able to hear what I'm saying when he is watching the show on the iPad delayed. So not sure what we should do with that. If we should just hang out and see if they can't restart their stream or something and fix their problems. But I have tried calling him, but I don't think he's answering his phone. There is nothing. You are not. There's no audio. Well, so there you go. Yes. got the world of the internet. So I don't understand how he's not heard that his mic isn't working yet, but all right, he's dropping out totally. So he'll probably try to restart himself. Yeah, I thought the same thing, Ian, that he might have put himself on mute, but I can tell you that his mic wasn't muted. So he'll probably work that out. But hey, you know what? A good buddy of mine, JD, is in the green room. So while we're waiting for Anthony to work himself out, how's it going, Jay?
Good. How are you doing, Bill?
Man, I can't complain. You know,
yeah, it's been. I was watching Anthony. It was tough to hear him, but I could absolutely see those Assad Ribic Eternals covers. They were good.
Yeah,
We've been. I picked up stuff the last time. I actually was going to ask him if he has a certain piece there, if he may be willing to wheel and deal on one, but I'll wait for him. He usually gets a buck. I just sent him a text. We were talking last night. Anthony was on Tuesday night on Golden Guys, and we were promoting this and everything else, like we always do,
Oh, yeah.
So how's things going at CAF?
CF is going well, busier than heck as always, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't complain. I'm enjoying doing these live chats and everything with everybody and doing the weekly shows and things. So it's just, I would have never thought that COVID would have kind of pushed us all in different directions, but it's actually, it's improved a lot of things. I mean, I wouldn't be hanging out and BSing with you right now if it wasn't for all the problems we've had.
Exactly. And I was, just talking the other day, I says the one thing, if there is a positive in this whole situation, it's the fact that we're constantly in communication live and seeing there. And when anything new comes in, I don't have to wait for a con and fight with 5 other guys to get a new piece of art or something like that.
Right. No, there's definitely there's more of an immediacy now too. Like you're saying, that's for sure. But yeah, I did my year-end report on Friday evening, and just gave stats away for the total sales from the dealers that I track and the auction houses that I track, and the dealers literally doubled their sales between 2019 to 2020, or really close. I mean, it was something like $6.5 million to $12 million, 1 year over year, and say like 6,000 total confirmed sales to just over 10,000. So yeah, everybody is definitely finding new ways to to sell online without having shows. So
yeah, and
hard to complain.
And when you do your big whole day events, your big auction events and stuff like that, I have glued to the whatever phone, iPad, or computer, and a bunch of people, and those are one of the best things. I think you have another one coming up in the first quarter, right?
Well, our next show, I keep waffling on the date at the moment, but the next show is going to be either the first weekend in June, or it's going to be the weekend before Memorial Day weekend. Perfect. So I'm leaning towards the weekend before Memorial Day weekend, because that's the same weekend we did the first Comic Art Live. That weekend happens to also be the show that my an in-person show that could be on that date from Steve Mortar. So I don't want to, unless they cancel it. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting. Both weekends would work for me. So I'm pretty open.
Yeah, I buy a lot. I'm a big collector of original art, from everybody from some modern to Assad to, I have some old golden age jungle Joe Salardo pages and stuff like that I luckily found at a few cons up in the mid Northwest and up in Minnesota at one of those cons up there. And Anthony is probably responsible. Actually, it's the 3rd year in a row for Christmas I've gotten something from my wife has purchased something for me from Anthony. This year I got the actually the last time we talked, the last time Anthony did this, I picked up the Ryan Stegman. This was the C2E2, the cover for the C2E2 poster in 2015, the Age of Ultron year. And the only thing that changed on the actual program, this is the original, is Cap went from Steve Rogers to Sam Wilson on the official program, and Thor Odinson went to Jaden Foster. But everything else is here. And great Ryan Stegman piece I got this year from Anthony Snyder, and That was great. And of course, like I always carry my badge, it was a badge of honor. I belong to the mayor. Carry that one around. I've got a few of those. So.
Oh yeah, well, with every order you get, Anthony includes at least 3 or 4 of those stickers.
3 or 4 of those in a comic. I did get it. I got an Eternals comic, or I got an Eternal Warriors. I get a bunch of good. Whether he knows I like 90s Valiant to read or him to look at the great art, but it's good stuff. So
no, Anthony's
one of my favorites.
Anthony is probably the biggest volume art dealer out there. I mean, he sells more than anybody else. It's, maybe not dollar wise, but just moving art. He's always got a lot of inventory, changing hands. So that's what's great about his site.
And he is probably, and I will say this, he probably has the most repeat customers of anybody due to the fact that he is so reasonable and the deals are there, and it's just been great. And the integrity factor of everything, of the shipped. I mean, I order a piece on a Saturday, you'll get it by Wednesday or Thursday. I mean, we don't know how the mail's going now, but normally I would buy something from him. I'd call him up on a Saturday if he's at a con and be like, all right, pull that off. And I'd get it on a Wednesday or something like that. So always good.
No, Anthony's the man.
Oh yeah. Sorry about the light behind me, the heavenly. I usually don't do day shows. Most of my shows are late at night because I get the sun come in from the east side. So blares right in my office. It's good when you want to wake up in the morning.
Right. It doesn't quite look like you're in a witness protection program or anything like that.
So no. That doesn't quite look like that. No.
No, and Rags, I do see you still have a question. So hopefully we'll get Anthony back in. And I do agree with you that Morger tells great stories. That is without question.
It was great seeing Scott Hanna there too, and talking about Klaus Johnson and Sal Buscema and Kevin Nolan. I mean, some of the great ones right there. I'm a big Kevin Nolan fan, more of the Doctor Strange than the Batman. And Sal Buscema is Sal Buscema. He's self-explanatory. So
we had Scott on a show with Anthony. I don't know, it was probably like 2 or 3 months ago. He was great to talk to. I've had never had the opportunity to talk with him before, but he's got a lot of great stories, and he's touched a lot of artwork in his career. That's for sure.
We were joking about who the inkers, if Klaus Johnson inked and Tom Palmer inked and Scott Hanna inked, like if you look at who those people have inked for, and they're all great artists on their own. That's the, I have to, the joke of that. Oh, they're just inkers. They're not just inkers. They're inkers. And if you don't ever draw, I used to do pencils. The last thing I ever want to do is inks, other than colors. I don't do coloring, but I used to do the pencils and hand it off to an inker. And then the inker would do the rest of it, because I'm the laziest inker there is. I draw from the elbow and do not a sketch. And I'm like, okay, now you figure out where everything is, Great.
Well, I've got no text from Anthony. I'm not sure what's going on.
I just sent him one a little while ago, and he sent me one, but he's not on his phone right now. I don't know where. You're still on YouTube. That's where I've been commenting on the YouTube platform. Let me see here. RB3. Oh, I see RB3 is in the chat. One of the best original art people I ever had conversations with is a guy based out of Nevada. He's got a lot of great collection, a lot of great stuff. I'm glad he's watching. So doing well, my friend, doing well. One of the great collectors in the industry. Always shows a cool piece. Big Bill Sienkiewicz fan. So, I saw Sharon walking around. Maybe I could call her.
Yeah, you might want to try that.
Yeah.
So sorry, everybody. If you were tuning in to watch Anthony Wheel and Deal live, he is having technical problems at the moment. His mic stopped working, and then his camera stopped working. So I know they're trying. He's definitely not in the studio yet. So, but his technician is. So that just means that
Junior.
No, it's a guy named Andrew.
Oh, Andrew.
Anthony has actually hired a full-time video editor.
Yeah, he told me about that. Good.
Yeah. So that's
Too
how
bad he's not in his house on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. when I call him.
But yeah, I think Andrew's on the hot seat right now. That's probably why he's not replying to any of my texts either, because I was texting with him trying to see if he would let me know what's going on. But while everyone's here, I can tell you that I have 3 live streams this week. On Tuesday, it's not our usual comic art live chat. It's going to be, I've got 4 guys who are big George Harriman Crazy Cat collectors, and a guy who literally wrote the book on George Harriman. We're gonna just do a special conversation with those collectors about Harriman's contributions to the hobby. So if you're not familiar with Crazy Cat and those works from the early 20th century, it'll be definitely informative, because I don't even know a lot about it. I know a little bit about Harriman's career, but I think that's going to be fun. And then on Wednesday, I'm doing a chat with Jason D'Ambrosia, who's actually at the show right now. So he'll be my guest, and we'll just be BSing about his collection and his collecting tastes. And then the guys I've got on Thursday, when I do my calf update, I kind of should remember their names, but I don't. Let's see. It's 2 collectors. They are Shane Simic and Eric Ozier. They're both big con sketch collectors. So, that'll be a lot of fun, because I've actually never done a straight up interview with anybody whose only focus is on getting smaller pieces. So they have really huge collections, but they're all more convention sketches and small commissions, that kind of thing. And Anthony is actually here. Let's see if we can get him in there. Can you hear us now?
Hey, Anthony.
All right.
Yay!
Hey, Sharon.
How was the halftime commercials? Was there some funny commercials?
They were pretty good ones. Yeah, we're just making fun, having a good time. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, JD. That's JD, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What were you interested in?
I thought you had a Vader Cynthia Martin piece lying around.
Oh, I know I do. Where's my help? The Star Wars book.
Right where that guy's standing right there.
All right, well, go get it quick.
Now,
Go get it quick.
as Bill was saying, collecting sketches, that's actually half of what I do is sketches, and I go requests, and most of them are that right there, Vader with an Infinity Gauntlet. I've got about 100 of those. Look at all that stuff.
Take us through it.
Oh, wow. That was a Kid Called Outlaw.
Take us through it.
Just pan over it. I just like panning over my walls right now. They look good.
Yeah.
Some new stuff in. New stuff. What was new? What was new this week?
Well, you got the Assad Eternals stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
I'm
great.
waiting on the whole issue to number 1 will be available shortly.
Nice.
So that's fun. And then I got a nice Gil Kane Kid Cult up
I
there.
saw that.
That's
Yeah.
new. And what else? Oh, there's somebody that wanted to stream in about this one.
Oh wow.
Is D'Amico there?
Yeah, there was a guy in the Facebook chat who had a question. I don't know.
And the House of Secrets by Sparling's there. That's new.
When'd you get that?
Yesterday.
Oh.
All right, so this is what you're talking about, right?
Ooh, that looks even better than it does there. Yeah. Huh. What do you think we could do on that?
Oh, that's pretty cheap. Come on, JD, you're a man of means.
I'm not a man of me. I'm a man with 2 kids, a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old.
I have 3 kids and 20. Okay, 300 even for you?
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I had her do these myself actually a while ago.
Well, you have good taste, and Cynthia Martin did so much of the great work from the later run from the 90s on up, pretty much after Tom Palmer and everybody else left, and the great Archie Goodwin stuff.
I mean, if you're a big Star Wars guy, I got a cast signed poster here. Are you into signatures?
Not really celebrity signatures. The only 2 celebrity signatures I have are of David Prowse, and just because I got it, and Clark Gregg, because him and I had a running joke for a while that I would never get an autograph from a celebrity. But
all right. So if you want to PayPal me on that, that's fine. You know the email.
Yep, I got it all. I think it's on automatic now. I think half my funds go to you in that. It's always fun.
Am I right up there? And
Oh, you're number 1. You're number 1.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put that aside for you.
Thank
I
you
have
very
a
much.
really. I want to show you this.
Yeah,
This
show me
cast
some
iron
stuff.
photo, and then
Yeah.
we have a nice. This is return. It's from the relaunches.
Yep. Oh yeah, the from '97, right?
Yeah, '97.
Is Carrie? Wow, that's nice.
They're all sit-down
Peter
signatures.
Mayu, yep. A lot of Gone Too Soon, by the way. Carrie, Peter, David Prowse, yeah.
Yeah,
Anthony
unfortunately,
Daniels,
most of the people on here are gone.
right? Liz Harrison, yeah.
So there was a batch of this stuff that
Jeremy Bullock, yep.
and they sold what they sold, and then it sat in storage for until a couple years ago, and then I got the deal.
Nice.
So I got a truckload of this stuff, and it's been selling through pretty well.
Can I take a look at that House of Secrets Starlin piece? I'm a big fan of the title, and it's what's that? Is that from '74? What issue number?
December, January. I'm not sure exactly which year. Why you collect like?
I can tell by the price.
76.
76. Yeah, if it's over 20 cents. Yeah, it's 30 cents. 76. That's a great one. Kind of reminds me of that Rights and Tower of Shadows that was done by Marvel in '70. Yeah, great Jim Starlin. Wow, that's really nice. What are you asking for that just offhand?
3,000.
That's not bad at all. I'm gonna text somebody now.
I'll tell you what. You PayPal me 3,000, and I'll throw in the Darth Vader.
I can't do that today, but I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. If I had 3,000 right now, I'd finally go after that Weird Tales from December 32 first Conan pulp.
Weird Tales?
Yeah, there's a it's a pulp. It's the first Conan pulp I've got my eye on for this year. But you do have a really good Buscema Conan that I've been keeping my eye on back here.
This is something that's not on my website.
Oh, anything that's not on your website. Let's see
Super Sons.
Oh, very nice. Oh, wow.
And a Nick Cardy horror cover where.
Oh, I own that book. Yep. Yep, I own that book. That's 74, 75. Great Nick Cardy. That's really.
Yeah, 74, 75 because it's 25 cents.
Yep. And I remember. And anything fun on the back, that's one of the best things about those guys. Is a lot of them practice on the back, too. Oh, you got the stamps. Yep.
And it's got the stamp from Little Nemo Shop.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Mr. Parenti's business that was all about selling art before art was worth selling.
Oh, yeah.
Stacks of Cardy covers.
Yeah, Cardy is one of those guys that don't have any art of. I've got a lot of John. I got 5 or 6 Buscema, but from the '70s. I have a Gil Kane. That's about it.
We got some cool Kevin Eastman cover prelims.
Nice. The Turtles are so hot right now, too.
Yeah.
Everybody's going crazy for those. Did you bring any of those? Now, the Assad cover for #2. Do you have that one yet? The Thanos? I didn't see if you.
Yeah,
I know I saw a picture of it from Assad's website.
Yeah.
So. How's the attendance there? Good?
Here's the #1 cover.
Yep.
And here's the #2 cover.
Wow, I can't believe somebody didn't jump on that #2. That's really nice.
Well, I know you're good for it. I take
12,000.
damage, JD.
Yeah. Hi, Sharon. It was great. Your conversation with Scott Hanna was amazing. He's got such great stories to tell, and he's great on his own right. And tell us
how much is the Cardi Ghosts?
Party Ghost, I want like 4,500 on. 4,500. All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, right. And then this is my romance wall. We got
Oh,
romance. We got Jonah Hex whole stories. Adam Hughes.
I got to call Jeff. He just showed he got that cover from Love Story. We showed that. Yeah, he's a big romance.
Is Alan Barr in the green room? Bill? Hey, Bill?
No, Alan Barr is not in the green room, but I see Jim D'Amico in the green room right now. Yeah.
Great.
All right. Jim D'Amico wanted to do a deal on camera.
I'll hand off to Jim, and I'm going to bounce out. Thanks again, Anthony. I'll see you soon. Watch
Thanks,
Tuesday.
JD. Thanks
A lot,
for
Bill.
tuning in.
Always
No
my
problem.
pleasure. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
You too, Jay.
Is Jim there?
Jim is here right now. Hey, Jim.
Hi, Bill. Hi, Anthony.
Hey, Jim. How are you?
All right.
So you guys are neighbors, right?
Neighbors? No.
You live close to each other, right?
Not really. We're at least an hour away, right, Jim? I'm in Chardon.
I would say a half hour, 45 maybe.
Okay.
So this is the one that you wanted to trade me for, right?
I think so. Not just, I would say under an hour. I don't think it takes an hour to get there.
It's a really cool cover, Jim.
Yeah, I know, Anthony.
Hmm?
Yeah, those two pieces and that little bit of money, that's fine.
What's that?
I said those two pieces we discussed and a little money.
2 pieces.
The 2 pieces and $100?
That's fine.
All right. So I'm glad we try to do a deal every couple months here and keep things moving. So
Just make sure you're not sending it via the U.S. mail, please.
Yeah, well, I know they are getting better, but we'll get that out Monday, Tuesday.
All right.
All right. Well, you should do a collector dealer special with Bill. You've been around. I mean,
Interesting, you guys. Sorry.
You've been there ever since I started.
Yeah, I know. This lag is weird.
All right, Jim. It's nice to hear from you. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Appreciate the business. I'll put this away for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think Jim's camera might have been, or his mic might have been delayed a few seconds. So there was, Rags Morales was in the chat, and he had said he asked a question. I actually never saw the question, so I asked him to re-ask it. So hopefully at some point he'll ask us.
Spider-Man art.
Maybe I missed it.
What was the question?
We have one person asking for any Spider-Man art.
Oh, we have hundreds of Spider-Man pages. Hundreds.
Yeah, hey, Ian, be more specific, and and Anthony will help answer that question for you.
Yeah, if you look on the website under Spider-Man, I think I have about a full bin of Spider-Man.
Yeah, all I saw from Rags was when he said he had a question, then he said, I entered in a Doctor Strange loop, but I don't know what that means.
He entered in a Doctor Strange loop?
That's what he wrote.
Well, it kept repeating and until his outcome where he had to kill Iron Man. I don't know. Right?
Quite possibly. There were only several million outcomes. But no, if he does ask the question again, I'll definitely repost it.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, your camera cut out again when you said Spider-Man, so nobody got to see what you were showing off. There we go. Here, I'll go full screen for
Do
you.
you like Spider-Man?
I like Spider-Man.
She likes Spider-Man. What'd you do last Wednesday when you said you were gonna go to see a band? Went to the movies by myself. I went and saw Spider-Man 3.
You want to talk to the masks?
Huh?
You want to talk to Scott's wife about the masks?
Don't want what?
Talk to Scott's wife about the masks?
Anyway, so we're here doing business. We're going to be here till about 4 o'clock.
Spider-Man 700.
Spider-Man 700 art.
Or comic just says any Spider-Man 700.
Yeah, from issue 700, Anthony.
Wow. Let me see here. I got some new stuff in. It's a Bagley double-page spread.
I love that.
I got a 3 Spider-Man variant cover. Venom. Little older Thunderbolts cover. Edward Barreto. Nice team. Hulk sporting the Anthony Snyder face. Oh,
Yeah, that's the face everybody thinks of when they think of Anthony Snyder.
yes. Oh, smash pony human. Okay.
Hey, Anthony, Nick Barucci would like to see that Spider-Man Bagley cover again.
Barucci?
Yes.
Barucci, my southern Jersey neighbor. Oh, it's so good.
Marvel G.I. Joe art reissue 40.
Here's a nice Spider-Man DPS.
Any G.I. Joe pre-issue 40 art?
Not right now. Really cool trading card Joker piece.
So, Anthony, on that Spider-Man, what's the which book is it, and what's your asking price?
Secret Wars 3 variant cover. I need $1,000 for every Spider-Man.
That's an interesting way to price it.
Because this is $1,000 commission, and this is $1,000 commission, and this is $1,000 commission, and they all add up. But for Nick Barucci, my friend, $2,500.
He's thinking about it.
Should I put it away, Mr. Barucci? Nicholas Barucci.
All right, Nick says he'll take it.
He'll take it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
What do you got for me?
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, money. Money's coming in. All right, we did a sale online. That was cool. Look. My employee's getting some love.
You're welcome, Nick. Thank you.
Selling some comic books, selling some artwork, making the day worthwhile, making some people happy that are, looking to, what did he get, Connolly?
He got the Ultimate Fallout 4 Signature Series 9/6 print. And then he got the first Gambit cameo.
Oh, that second print solo?
Yeah.
What did he get for it?
400. I gave him a discount on the other one.
All right. That's good.
So we got the stickers on one.
Yay. So we just did a sale on that Spider-Man cover, which I loved. Nick has to come in and swoop up that one thing that I actually love that I got this week. Oh. Nick has got the taste. He's got the taste. He's got the, the love of comics. It's his business, and we appreciate his business.
I agree. Nick's been on a tear lately. He's posting a lot of great artwork on Comic Art Fans.
Yeah. Has he got lots of votes for best of the year?
We are still doing the submission process on the best of, so that goes through probably next Sunday. So everybody's got another week to keep submitting their artworks.
Rags Morales asked, how well does the market bear for newly independent artists versus those who are seasoned pros?
How does the market? Well, I tell you, the market for up and comers, you know, if it's like if the book is being read and followed, you know, they have an immediate market built in, and you know, I tend to just deal in the season pros type stuff.
Right.
Because I want to know my market. You know, there's a specific market for it. It's been established, you know, by supply and demand. You know, and you know, somebody that is just starting out, I'm not sure like what that demand is.
Hey, Anthony, Andrew kind of misread the question from Rags. The question actually was, how well does the market bear for newly independent artists who are already seasoned pros, like Rags would be? So, you know, maybe venturing out into their own creator-owned kind of projects or that kind of
creator-owned stuff.
Yeah, well, that's really what he's asking.
I kind of default back to Marvel, DC stuff. I do carry independent stuff, but it's more like I kind of took it in deals with other stuff that I wanted in that respect, you know. I tend not to deal with like independent projects like that or creator-owned projects because, again, I think that the artist himself or herself can sell it better than I can because they have a built-in fan base.
I was just going to say the same thing, Anthony. That would have been the way I would have tackled that because, yeah, I think a dealer is going to have a much harder time. But because of the way independent projects are run, and they're all, you know, the creators have their own baked-in marketing to the project, that they're going to be the best ones to sell the artwork. I mean, now the value on the artwork, it's hard to say. I guess it depends on how popular whatever that project becomes.
I mean, Riley's kind of a perfect example in respect to how he's doing his outrage with Fabian, you know, who's one of the top writers in comics. But I don't get any like real call for the originals from that project. That's kind of like, you know, what do you call it? It's out there for free. You know what I mean? And the consumers there aren't really. I don't know. I cater to the hero crowd. You know, his Deadpool pages, the Shikla characters, even New Warriors and Hercules and stuff like that. That sells every day. But the outrage stuff is like a creator-owned indie thing that, you know, it has to cross back over into the art collecting market. You know, you have to have some sort of appeal to the art collecting market in that respect, you know? Right, Bill?
I completely agree.
Anthony, what was your favorite acquisition of 2020?
My favorite acquisition of 2020 was my Hulk 180 page that I gave myself. You want to get that one for me? I bought myself a Hulk 180 page. Like, I collect Trimpy Abel, and from those issues. And I bought myself that Trimpy Abel Hulk page because it's got Sharon on it. Look, she's Sharon and she's got horns. No joke there. And she's a witch, and she's conjuring Wendigo, and she's got Hulk all, Hulk headache.
There you are.
Headache, Hulk got headache, And then that sets in motion the whole, you know, they get out and they're fighting, causing a ruckus, and then they send Wolverine to try to calm them down, I guess.
How much was this?
How much was it? I'm not telling.
You got that from Glenn, right?
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
was on Heritage, I think, before that, but
yeah, I got outbid on Heritage, and then I bought it on a website. Yeah.
Yep.
Alan Barr's there?
No, he's not here. He's interested in the Casper cover. He can't get into the StreamYard.
Oh, Alan Barr. Okay. You want to check? Where's that Casper cover? Yeah, that one. Do you want that one, Sharon? You want to keep that Casper cover?
Bobby, do you have Alan's email by any chance? Alan Ball?
What about him?
We're trying to send him the link to get him in here, but
I did text it to him.
yeah.
Well, Alan, if you like Casper, and you like Windy the Witch, and you like living mushrooms that are shaped like a male phallus, then this is for you.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
And rabbit got painted. The brush is mine.
You want to take this one down, Bobby? This is sold to Mr. Demicos. It means of a friend. Of a friend. So, is Alan in there? Does he want this?
He texted you. He said we usually take 5 days to do a deal.
Yeah, but that's from Tuesday to Sunday in San Diego. And then we didn't have that. So we're missing that. We're missing the 5-day deal turnaround. You want me to fly out there and buy everything? I'll do it. No, I won't.
No, you won't.
He wants a number.
What's the number?
$850 for you, my friend.
Hey.
$7.25 delivered.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a good deal.
$7.25. 7, 2, 5. You got that, my friend Alan Barr? Do you miss me? Do you miss not having me for a week in San Diego? Me and Alan have become friends because we've been set up next to each other in San Diego for 20 years. 20 years.
That's a long time, Anthony.
Huh?
I said that's a long time.
Yeah. Business has been up and down, but you know, as you can see, we're trying to, even in these kind of times, trying to make something happen. And you know, we're getting a good steady turnout here.
So they're at the convention, Anthony. I assume they're checking everybody's temperatures before they come in and all that stuff.
Yeah, we have a temperature check table and all that, and the other part of the con is doing it as well. And actually, one of the people that was supposed to show up today couldn't make it because he didn't feel well, so he was taking precautions.
That's the way you got to do it.
Tell Alan the price again.
$725. What do we got? What do we got? Money's coming in. All right, sell some comics. See, that's what greases the cogs. The comics grease the cogs, and then I make a good sale, and that's the money that pays the rent. Oh, my God. Speaking of rent, my landlord wants to, like, raise my rent, even in this kind of times. It's crazy. So, Scott's busy over there. Oh, is that Anchor?
Anchor.
Is Anchor here? I think Anchor's here. He wanted to do a deal.
Yeah. He was in the green room for a little while at the start of the show, and then he left, and I think he did text that he was going to show up.
Go see if that's Anchor. The guy in the black coat. See if he wants to do a deal. He's sitting over there in the black coat.
Why don't we just all go together? A family vacation.
Is like 55 feet away.
What do you want to do?
I'm sorry. We'll talk.
Oh, we're on.
Are you on tap live?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
live.
okay. I thought you were done.
We're still going. We had a halftime. Yeah, halftime intermission. Let's go buy a gold one. Hey, look. That looks pretty good.
Thanks.
I like it. I like your touch with the watercolors is getting better. That's like one touch. Boom. You're just letting it. That's beautiful.
Very nice, Jamie.
Anthony, are you wearing pajamas?
I am wearing my Donald Duck pajamas.
Man.
I love Donald Duck. Something else I gave myself for Christmas was that Walt Disney's Comics and Stories #1.
Yeah, I think you showed that off on your daily stream.
Hi, Bobby. This is sold. Did I give you that Spider-Man cover?
Yeah.
Okay. Anchor. Anchor. He's looking at Scott Hanna's stuff, fresh meat. It's like chum in the water. Those floor sharks got to go and circle that fresh meat in the room, trying to find a deal. So we can do that, and then we can. Oh, there was somebody else that wanted this that I was trying to. Did Brent and Denise chime in?
I don't believe I've seen Brent.
No.
I love that. That's awesome. Who did
Oh,
that, Anthony?
oh, snag. Well, that's by superstar David Finch.
Very cool.
This is something I picked up recently that I like. I mean, no big deal, but I like stuff like this where it's like a portrait of Dorian Gray homage thing going on, and then that's the cover scene to the page. That's a fun page like that.
Oh, that's great. The two faces of Superman.
Hey, Anthony, Alan Barr just popped in. You want me to bring him in?
Who did?
Alan.
Alan just did.
Yeah, sure. My friend Alan.
Anthony!
Hey, Alan, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I know the worst part of your summer was not hanging out next to me for a week.
That's very true, Anthony. That's very true.
It's like we have our once a year for a week bromance.
I had to give money away to people I didn't know because I didn't see you.
You got to speak up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you just got to speak up. You like this?
Yeah, but I want that coin toss, baby.
Huh?
Coin toss.
I want that coin toss, baby.
Oh.
Well, how about 1,500 or nothing?
How about 6 or 7?
You don't want to do 1,500 or nothing?
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Darren doesn't want you to do that. I think I'm up on you, Ant.
Hand me my jacket. We're going to do a coin toss. All right, we'll do a coin toss. We always got to do those coin tosses. Actually, at the Palladium last year, we flipped for 500. Who won, you or me?
You did, Anthony.
Yes.
No, Alan won.
No, it was for that Red Sonja batch pages.
Oh, I won that one.
67 or 62, and I think you won.
I won that one. You're right. But the previous time in San Diego, though, you beat me for that same 500 on a different deal.
All right. Well,
it's all in fun.
Okay, I got an Eisenhower. That's Eisenhower, right? Yeah, Eisenhower or the Marvel Special Conan coin. Which one do you want to flip?
We're gonna flip that Conan coin.
Right?
Yes.
Heads or tails?
I want tails, Anthony.
Huh?
Tails.
All right, so we're flipping for what?
6 or 7.
All right, here we go.
Hold on. Are we hitting the floor?
Yeah, I always got to hit the floor. I don't like catching. 6 or 7.
Oh no.
What happened?
The suspense is killing me. That's a tail.
Tails.
Who won? You won? That's tails.
I'm on a
Did you
roll,
call
baby.
tails?
He did.
Oh, I lose one. All right, so
I'm on a roll.
600 now.
it's 600. My wife wants to buy it back for 6 1/4.
I gotta have margin. I'll flip her for 1,500 or nothing.
Yeah. I know your favorite part of this is the mushrooms.
You know it is. Either that or the little rabbit.
He said he'll flip you for 15 or nothing.
We already did a flip.
To
Yep.
flip it to Sharon.
Oh.
I appreciate it.
Well, you know my love for Minnesotan people.
I know.
I married one.
Yeah, I know it. The smartest thing you ever did.
Oh, well, perhaps in another life, me and you, buddy.
That's right. I'm holding out hope.
I love the hearty laugh I got from my wife about me being,
I know.
on the other side of the tracks.
Well, yeah.
I understand. Well, Anthony, I never thought I would say it, but I miss seeing you in person.
I know. It's good. I'm good to be seen.
You are. Well, here's hoping to a more normal year. I look forward to seeing you again. Give me a kiss. Love you, Aunt.
Grumpy
Good luck.
face. All right. I'll send you a PayPal invoice or just PayPal me, all right?
You got it, buddy. Have a good show.
Thanks.
All right. See you later.
Bye. Thank you.
That's fun.
You're making money all over the place, Anthony. Except you're losing it too.
Huh?
I said you're making money and losing money all at the same time. You should have just said 650 and walked away a happy man.
Look what we got. We got the Anchor sighting. Anchor. Anchor was interested in this Cochrane Wolverine fighting the Brood.
How was your birthday, by the way?
Oh, it was, how was it, Sharon?
It was awesome.
Was it? Okay. Well, I'll take her word for it.
Okay. Yes, this is a cool piece. I'm gonna look what else you have though first. You got some other new stuff up here, some new books and whatnot. How's everybody? I thought I missed the show, but here I am.
Oh, did you want to miss the show? Okay,
I didn't
we'll
want to miss
do
the
a
show.
deal on camera. No T-shirt for you.
Rich.
Huh?
Rich Cirillo asked how much for the vintage Conan coin.
Oh, come on. I collect this stuff. You should come to my office. I have tons of this stuff. I don't sell it. I mean, you find the Spider-Man ones around all the time, but the Conan one is the hard one.
We had someone ask any Bruce Timm Wonder Woman.
No. No Bruce Timm Wonder Woman.
Aw.
Anchor.
How are you, sir?
Okay, anchor's away. Anchor's away. What are we doing on this? We'll discuss, or we will write a check.
Potentially, that's it.
Anchor likes to write those checks.
They're not made of rubber. They don't bounce as Mike Carbonaro said to me once.
Oh my God! He who will not be named, he shall be not be named on the CAF streaming Anthony's Art Happening.
Anthony, you should hand Ankur that stack of new art that's in front of you so he can see all the stuff that isn't on the site yet.
Sure,
That's true.
How you doing, Bill?
Very good, Ankur. It's nice to see you again.
See ya. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Look at that bad boy. Shazam.
Done some business.
Very nice. Are these pieces you just picked up today too, or?
Recently, for the past few days, they're not up yet.
Ooh, that's
I was
nice.
saving some stuff to show for the, the
Many Iron Men.
Yeah,
And
is that
Doom.
like Iron Man 3, like bursting
Yeah, I
out
guess
of the
so.
comic book? Yeah, but it's got Doctor Doom on it.
Is this blue line or is pencil?
No, that's real. It's real art.
It's real and it's spectacular.
They're real and they're spectacular. You know which joke I'm making?
Oh goodness.
No.
Not everybody watches Seinfeld, right?
It's a Seinfeld episode where Lois Lane
Nice
Lane
one.
from Smallville, right? No, Lois and Clark.
I can't remember who the actress was, to be honest.
Lois and Clark.
Was that what she said?
Yeah, Lois
Look
and
at that
Clark.
cap cover. That's
About
a
her
nice one.
boobs. They're real.
Who did this one?
Who did that? I just picked this up in the trade. Who did that? Ask Jay who did that. I forgot already.
Oh, Jay gave it to you.
He gives it to me every chance he gets.
Ooh, look at this, Joker. That's a nice one. Is that by Scott Hanna?
And yeah, Laredo. Anything else, Bobby?
No.
No other business. No other. Well, Nick Ferrucci, you got that Spider-Man? You got to send him a voice.
Yeah, I picked up a Spider-Man from Scott. You saw that?
Yeah.
Anthony, do you still have the Gotchman Poppy figure at your warehouse?
The what?
Gotchman.
Oh, Gotchman. Remember that one that you
Yeah,
sat in your office?
it's listed on eBay.
Yes, Rich
He was like,
Oh,
Cirillo.
that's Cirillo again.
Yeah.
I know what you like, Cirillo. Yeah, is it still available? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's definitely still available.
Okay. You want to come over and trade me some art, Rich?
How much is this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. It's got New York. It's got the Statue of Liberty getting refurbished. I don't know, man. He's web slinging everywhere. Two.
That's two. Yeah, what this is.
Two.
Two as well. And the Iron Man.
In honor of my wife. Two. It's 222. She's a tutu.
We'll ponder those. And the Joker one. How much is that?
Let me see that one.
The trading card.
Oh, it's so good.
Who was that?
Joker's so hot right now.
Scott. Oh, Edward
Barreto, yeah. Barreto,
that was from the 90s?
It's pretty old. 95, yeah, 95.
Yeah, one of them that all those cards said.
Pay him. Hey,
Pay that man his money.
pay the man his money. He beat me fair and square. Right?
Oh, God.
My wife and I watched that together the other day. She was like, I hate his accent. It's the most made fun of accent ever.
Not my alarm, my light.
How much? How much? 75.
Supply guy.
Gotta spend some money with supply guy. 75. That's it? That's all I get for $75 here, buddy. Supporting the groundswell of people everywhere.
You need any more?
No, I'm all right now. Thanks.
Okay.
Hey, Anthony, Kat wants to know how much was the Joker.
He is live on. He's live on.
Ken does?
Cat.
Kat.
Oh, Cat. For Cat, $650.
Pretty out.
$650. I know.
Does Cat want that?
Does Cat want that?
Cat, I'll let it go if you want it.
We are awaiting a response.
Okay. If she doesn't, let me know. But if she does, I'll let that go. There you go. He's got a pretty steady hand. What was the Spider-Man piece? How much is that one?
Huh?
You got a Spider-Man cover stuff? Or it's sold already? Let me peruse around.
Okay. All right. So we might do a deal with Anchor, but he's got to peruse around. How we doing on time? You're good?
It is 1:25.
Hey, there was a question from Ricky Harmon, wanted to know if Riley had any art that is not on the website, things specific to cable?
Everything that we have cable is up on the website.
Kat said Anchor can have it.
Okay. All right. Well. Hey, Chris. Where's Chris? I wanted Chris to play me out. Any other questions, Bill? I don't have.
Nope, I think we've got them all. Rich did reply, and he did say that he'll trade you some art for it, Anthony, and we'll talk after the live stream.
Rich did?
Yeah, related to the gotcha.
Yeah, I know, yep. Rich. He wants to trade me. Yeah.
Kat asked what you can do on the Cardi Ghost cover.
Oh, that's a tough one. 45 is. Play me out. So thanks everybody who participated, and we really appreciate the business and creating the atmosphere by which we can have a good time here, and these artists can come in and make a buck, and we are planning on doing this again soon, maybe next month, maybe the month after. I got to figure it out. I already got the room on hold.
Right. Well, next month if they do that Comic Art Con, we'll probably do it from there, right? Maybe.
Comic Art Con is the last week in February. He said.
The
right?
last week. All right. Yeah, I haven't gotten the date yet, so I didn't know. Last week. Okay.
Yeah. So this would be the second Sunday again.
Got
if
it.
We want to do that, or maybe we take that month off and come back the month after. Whatever you want to do, Bill.
I'm always free, Anthony. I'm glad we're doing these, and I'm glad you're doing them safely, and you're making some money.
Yeah, well, we're just trying to also provide for the art collecting community and those that can benefit on the outside here, looking in, because we don't have big shows to do. We need to do more small shows, and that's why I'm doing this small show. In this one room, I filled this up with my art, and then comics, and CGCs, and artists, and then upstairs is just all comic books, and trying to cross-pollinate, and create some art customers, some new art customers. Some people came in and said, "Wow, is this all original art?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's all original art." So that a lot of people can still have their eyes open to what original art is, and create new customers.
I agree. And hey, just so you know, Kat did say that we need to talk more about the Cardi cover for sure. So she'll be in touch.
All right. I love that one, but I'll part with it. This is the only thing that I love that I won't part with.
Yay.
Everything's for sale except Sharon.
Except the Sharona.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again, Anthony. I'm glad everybody tuned in. We had a nice turnout. There were always over 50, 60 people here watching it. So it's always fun. Enjoy the rest of your show, Anthony.
All right. So keep calm and keep collecting.